What's going on, guys? Kp-dany here, welcoming you back to another NFL Pick'em video, and the season has just gone by so fast. It's already week 14, guys. But anyways, we don't have time to kill, so let's get right into it. There's a lot of matches, 16 games a week now, so we're gonna have a lot of things. We're gonna have a lot of games to go through. So first up, we got the Cowboys at the Vikings. The Vikings lost. I know, I'm a Vikings fan, but I picked the Cowboys, so I got the win. But that won't last long. Chiefs at the Falcons, two playoff teams. Okay, this is an insane game, and it's a very close finish, 29-28, but the Chiefs won. The Chiefs are just a very hard team to pick. I mean, I've just whenever I pick against them, they win, and then whenever I pick with them, they lose. That's how I feel. So I picked the Falcons last week, and now next week, well, I'll get to that later. So yeah, Lions at the Saints. I can't believe it. I picked the Saints. They scored 49 points the week before. And what they do now against the Lions defense at home. Okay? It's not like Drew Brees was injured or anything. I don't think there was any big injuries. And what did they do? They lost. Pretty much like, I don't know what happened. Patriots and the Broncos, they won against the Rams and Jaguars. That's easy predictions. Packers at the Texans. That was a close sorry, a hard game to predict. Even though the Packers are at home, it was just a hard game because the Texans, they started out nice, but now they're at 500 and the division is up for grabs. It's either the Colts or the Texans. The Titans might even get there. Eagles at the Bengals. Pick the Eagles. They're on the road. I mean, what's wrong with them? They only scored 14 points against the Bengals. Like, the Bengals aren't the best team. I think they won like 5 or 4 games this year. Dolphins at the Ravens. This is even more of a shocker. I mean, how many shockers are there this week? There's so many teams that shouldn't have won that won. Dolphins. How did you lose to the Ravens? The Ravens are good, but they're not that good. Okay, the Dolphins have Jay Ajayi. They have a winning streak. They can't lose that kind of game. I mean, I don't believe it. 49ers at the, I mean, obviously, I have to believe it, but I couldn't believe it. 49ers at the Bears. Like, what the hell? 6 points. Okay, they scored 31 against Miami, and Miami has a good defense last week. Forget the good defense, actually. Ravens scored 38 against the Dolphins, so I don't know what to say now. But the 49ers scored 6 points, and I picked them because I thought the Bears suck, and they do. I mean, who thinks they're good? But they won 3 games now, so they still suck. But how did they win that game? I guess because they were at home. Bills at the Raiders, that's the easy one. The Raiders got it. Well, not that easy, actually. Giants, and the other thing to mention about the Lions and the Saints, this is the first time in the entire season that the Lions didn't the Lions game went like they finished and the score wasn't like within 7 points or 8 points. Like it wasn't a close finish. This is the first time in the entire season. So that's why it's another shocker right there. Giants at the Steelers. That's another shocker. Giants, how did they lose that game? I mean, they're on the road, but I agree. They're on the road, so it's kind of hard in Pittsburgh. But come on, 14 points against the Steelers defense? Redskins at the Cardinals. I don't believe it. The Redskins, the red hot Redskins, lose to the Cardinals. And if anybody's thinking about the Cardinals coming back to the playoffs, I don't believe it. The Cardinals are not getting in the playoff. Don't count on it. Buccaneers at the Chargers. I'm picking the Buccaneers. I picked the Buccaneers, and they won, thankfully. Thankfully. But it was only by a touchdown, so I'm kind of disappointed in them. Panthers at the Seahawks. Picked the Seahawks there, and Colts at the Jets. Picked the Colts. So I got safe on the blowouts. Some of the blowouts, actually. But it would still, like, I really got a bad week this week. I didn't calculate what the score was, but I'm pretty sure it's bad. Not yet. Yeah, I haven't calculated the score yet. Whatever. So let's get to next week. Raiders at the Chiefs. That's a very tough matchup to predict. But in the end, I gotta go with the Chiefs. But not because they're just at home, but because it's a divisional game and anything could happen, you know. The Chiefs defense could step up like it did on the other weeks and they could win like last week. Or they can go back down and leave me in the dust again and lose. So I'm going to pick the Chiefs still. Steelers at the Bills. Got to pick the Steelers. I don't know, that's a tough matchup, but I got to pick the Steelers. Broncos at the Titans. Got to pick the Broncos. Redskins at the Eagles. Another divisional matchup. This is hard. Redskins. Can they rebound? Can they make it back into the playoff race? Let's see. But they're at the Eagles. And the Eagles really, they were undefeated at home until they lost to, I believe, it was, I don't know who it was actually. I forgot. But it was recently, in the past 3 or 2 weeks. So I guess they only have 1 or 2 losses at home. Oh, I think it might have been the Packers, actually. No, actually, I don't know. So Cardinals at the Dolphins. Well, so I picked the Eagles there. So yeah. Cardinals at the Dolphins. That's another hard matchup. I can't. Man, these matchups are getting really hard to predict. The Cardinals are up and down, the Dolphins are up and down, but I gotta go with the Dolphins at the end. Vikings at the Jaguars. Gotta pick the Vikings. That's my team against the Jaguars. Texans at the Colts. The division is up for grabs. I'm saying it right now. Whoever wins this game wins the division. I don't care what the rest of the results are. I'm picking the Colts, guys. Chargers at the Panthers. Panthers, easily. I mean, they have to step up. The Chargers, I don't see them winning another game. Even though their offense is explosive, the Panthers' defense is good. Bengals at the Browns. Gonna pick the Bengals there. I still don't think they can win the division though, so don't count on that. It's either the Steelers or the Ravens. Bears at the Lions. I want the Bears to win this one, but I gotta go with the Lions. I mean, if the Lions win another game after this, the Vikings' playoff chances are gonna be very, very slim. So hopefully they'll lose the next games that they have. The Lions have the Giants, the Cowboys, and the Packers after this game, so it's gonna be very tough for them, which is a good thing. So hopefully they lose this game, but I'm going to pick the Lions. Jets at the 49ers, another tough matchup. Very, very sucky teams right there. Got to pick the 49ers, though, because they're at home, and the Jets suck. It's funny. Saints at the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers actually going to win this game, because I don't want them to win, actually, because what are they, like 8-5? 9-5? I don't know. They have 5 losses. So they might just take the wild card spot away from the Redskins or the Vikings or whoever it is. So I gotta pick the Buccaneers still because I think they're gonna win, but I don't want them to win. So keep that in mind. Falcons at the Rams. I picked the Falcons there, guys. That's an easy decision. Seahawks at the Packers. Oh my gosh, these final 2 games are very hard, or these final 2 games on Sunday. I'm going to pick the Seahawks here, guys, because I would need the Seahawks to win this game to beat the Packers. But at the same time, I want the Packers to actually win because I want the Seahawks to suck. But no, I got to pick the Seahawks. Cowboys at the Giants. This is all said and done, guys. I am picking the Giants at home on Sunday night. I have to pick them. The Giants will win this game, guys. Giants to win this game. Ravens. Well, actually, no, but the Giants are a kind of hard decision because I don't know. The Cowboys could pull it off, but I'm going to pick the Giants for the same reason. I mean, I don't know, okay? I just think the Giants are going to win. It's hard to explain, but yeah. Ravens at the Patriots, gotta go with the Patriots, guys. And on a side note, the Seahawks and the Packers, that could really go anyway. I mean, it's gone to some close finishes if you've seen it in the past, but I'm going to pick the Seahawks. So that's going to be it for this week, guys. Hope you like the gameplay. Hope you like the predictions. Catch you guys next week, and signing off for next time, Kp-dany.